Hi everyone, welcome back to Speak American with Anu. I'm Anu, your dramatic linguist, and today I really want to talk about idioms versus phrasal verbs. This is a source of confusion for a lot of English learners because guess what? American English speakers use idioms and phrasal verbs all the time. So what is the actual difference between idioms and phrasal verbs? Idioms are phrases where the meaning of the phrase is not the literal meaning of the word. So let's take an example. Pulling your leg. Am I literally pulling your leg? No, I'm actually joking with you. Now let's talk about a phrasal verb. What is a phrasal verb? A phrasal verb is a casual way to say an action. If there is a verb like to delay, I delayed my exam, I'm not taking it today, I'm taking it next Friday. I can also say I put off my exam. I put off my exam till next Friday. Why do we use phrasal verbs instead of the actual verb? Because in American English, we like to be a little bit more casual, and this sounds more conversational. We use phrasal verbs all the time in American English. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Remember that if you click down below and subscribe to my newsletter, you will get a free word bank with a list of verbs and nouns that are spelled the same but mean totally different things. Don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter and do that. Don't forget to click that like button, subscribe, and share this video with anyone else who needs a little bit of help with their American English. So today we're going to look at 3 idioms and 3 phrasal verbs so that you can use this in your daily conversation. Let's get started. Our 3 idioms are pulling your leg, off the top of my head, and on the tip of my tongue. Now, personally, I love idioms because they're so fun. They bring up images in your head. So when we say pulling your leg, again, I'm not actually physically pulling someone's leg. It means to joke with someone. So if somebody said, for example, didn't you know work is canceled today? Everyone gets the day off. You might say, oh my gosh, really? Are you serious? And they might say, nah, I'm just pulling your leg. It's a regular work day today. Number 2 is off the top of my head. That doesn't literally mean that something has disappeared from the top of my head. It means that I'm thinking of something right now in this moment. So if somebody asked me, can you list all of the American presidents from George Washington all the way to President Biden in the correct order? I might say, off the top of my head, no, because I don't know them all in the correct order. All right, number 3 is on the tip of my tongue. Now, on the tip of my tongue, again, doesn't mean that I literally have something on the tip of my tongue. It means that I can almost remember something. I can almost remember it. So let's say someone asks me, hey, do you remember that friend of Steve? What was her name? And I might say, it's on the tip of my tongue. Was it Sally? Was it Sarah? I can't remember. So if something is on the tip of your tongue, you can almost remember. Sometimes people might say, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. Sarah, it was Sarah. So if something is on the tip of your tongue, you may remember it, you may not remember it, but you're almost there. If you have any questions about idioms or phrasal verbs, go ahead and write a comment below. I'd love to hear what questions you have about idioms or phrasal verbs that are confusing to you. Next, we have got some phrasal verbs. So the first phrasal verb is put off, to put off. To put off means to delay something. Now, here's where we have to be careful. Phrasal verbs often have multiple meanings. So let's go through the first meaning of to put off. To put off means to delay something. Let's take that exam example I gave before. I had an exam today, but I am delaying the exam until next week. I put off my exam until next week. The other meaning of put off is to offend someone. So we have to be careful about how we use put off. I may put someone off by saying something offensive about their language or their culture. I might put someone off if I smell really bad. I might offend someone else. The next one is to get over. To get over someone or something means to recover from heartbreak. To get over someone means I just broke up with my boyfriend and I'm really sad. And to get over him, I'm going to eat a lot of ice cream and I'm going to sleep a lot and I'm going to watch a lot of TV and I'm going to cry a lot. Maybe that's how I will get over my boyfriend. You may also get over an event, like my dog died. So I am getting over the death of my dog. Now, again, getting over is usually involving some type of action. To get over the death of my dog, I may cry, I may go and buy a new dog or adopt a new pet. I'm going to do something to get over the bad thing. So usually get over is something bad. Get over a loss, get over a breakup, get over a death, get over something terrible that's happened to you. Okay, our third phrasal verb is make do with. So make do with, it means to manage with what you have. Let's say I go to my cousin's house and my cousin just bought a new house. She doesn't have any furniture, she doesn't have a mattress, she doesn't have a bed. The only thing that she has for me to sleep on is a pillow and a blanket. So I have to make do with a pillow and a blanket. I have to manage with a pillow and a blanket. Hope that helped clarify idioms versus phrasal verbs. Remember to drop a comment below if you have any questions about idioms and phrasal verbs. Let me know which one is your favorite. Until next time, practice makes progress.